Why high achieving women burn out? You look successful, you handle your work very well, you take care of your family, you support everyone who needs your support. Yet you are constantly exhausted. Not tired, exhausted. And no amount of sleep fixes that. Here's the truth: most high achieving women don't burn out because they work too hard. They burn out because they've spent years carrying emotional patterns that keep them in survival mode. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right and you still feel depleted, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Neeti Keswani, emotional resilience coach, best-selling author, and host of Luxury Unplugged podcast, and I help high-performing professionals break free from stress, burnout, and emotional patterns that keep them stuck. Now, most people think burnout is a time management problem. It isn't. Because if burnout was caused by a busy schedule, a vacation would solve it, right? And you've probably experienced this yourself. You take time off, you rest, you come back, and within days, you start feeling overwhelmed again. Why is that? That's because burnout often has less to do with what you're doing and it's more to do about what and who you have become in the process while doing it. Today, I'm going to show you three hidden patterns that keep high achieving women stuck in burnout and how to break free from them. You see, the challenge is that many successful women have built an identity around being the strong one, the responsible one, the dependable one, the one who always figures out. Over time, that identity becomes exhausting because underneath it are emotional patterns such as fear of disappointing people, fear of failure, fear of being judged, feeling responsible for everyone else's happiness, needing to prove your worth through achievement. And the result, performing, you keep producing, you keep pushing, but your energy slowly disappears. Not because you're incapable, but because you have been running on survival mode for years. So, how to come out of this situation of burnout, which you are feeling internally? Perhaps it's not even reflecting out, but internally you know that you need some kind of a transformation. If you are that person, then keep on watching this video because right now I'm giving you three steps to overcome burnout. Okay, so now, number one, step one is the identification of the pattern. It is about your awareness. Ask yourself, what am I constantly trying to prove? Why do I feel responsible for everyone around me? I'm pausing a bit because I'm wanting you to think as I speak. I want you to ponder on these questions. Most burnout begins when your worth becomes attached to what you do rather than who you are. Until you see that pattern, you will keep repeating whatever is happening right now in your life. Number two, discover the emotional trigger. Understand that every burnout pattern has an emotional driver. For some women, it's fear of rejection. For some, it is fear of failure. For many, it is the belief that if I stop, everything will fall apart. Or if I'm not achieving, I'm not valuable. So these are emotional triggers quietly running in the background and they keep your nervous system on high alert. Understand that these triggers change everything because now you're addressing the cause, not just the symptoms. Now, before I take you through step three, I'd like you to understand that there's a complete framework behind burnout, emotional patterns, and shifting your identity into that person who may be working a lot many hours than you might want to right now, but still not feel the burnout. So, watch my video on high functioning burnout, which is linked below in the comments and description. Okay, now step three, it is about shifting your identity. So, this is where the real transformation happens. How? Because most women try to recover from burnout while holding on to the same identity. What do I mean by that? You see, your old identity, yourself, is talking about I must do more to be enough. I must take care of everyone. That's what I do. I must hold on to everything because I have been holding everything together. The new identity, which I'm asking you that you would be transforming into if you go on this process, if you follow these three steps, it is about saying to yourself, I am enough without proving it. I can rest without guilt. I am successful and I can be successful without sacrificing myself. When your identity shifts, your decisions become very crisp. They become clear and concise. Your energy shifts. What do I mean by that? You become more positive in your mindset. You become smiling, happy, and as a result, your mind is clear. Burnout is rarely a productivity problem, it is often an identity shift problem. The more you understand the emotional patterns driving your behavior, the less control they have over your life. You don't need to become less ambitious. You don't need to lower your goals. You simply need to stop abandoning yourself while pursuing them. So, if you're a high achieving woman who feels successful on the outside but exhausted on the inside, it may not be burnout only, it may be the emotional patterns and identity that you've been carrying for years. This is exactly what I help my clients uncover and transform. If you are ready to break those patterns, build emotional resilience, and lead with clarity, confidence, and stability, book a coaching assessment with me using the link below. Together, we are going to identify what's really keeping you stuck and explore the next step towards greater clarity